Unfortunately, with all of the great things that were going on with the record and the tours, still, the money wasn't right. The labels were still doing the jerk move, you know what I'm saying? I still wasn't seeing them checks. And like, at this point, I'm frustrated, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm giving it everything. You know what I'm saying? We had not only Lose My Money, but Do It also came off that album as a single. And that did well, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking around and I'm like, what's going on? 4 years later, 4 years down the line, I'm still touring off that same record. You feel me? I mean, I remember one instance, me and Disco Rick wound up meeting each other out on the road. And he like, yo, Ron, you out? I'm like, yeah, man. He like, what record you working? You got something new? I was like, nah, dog, I'm still getting booked off Lose My Money. The one thing I learned early in the game, you put together a tight show, you gonna stay on the road. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that saw my live performance, when it was me, live in color, it was real. They knew what it was. We got it in all the time, you know what I'm saying? And we crushed every set. There wasn't one show that people booed. And I'm proud to say, again, I was the only Miami act to ever do an all-woman sold-out show. Me and Live in Color wrecked them 4 nights in a row, all ladies. And Miami showed so much love, you know what I'm saying? This is what we was doing. Young boys getting it in. Yo, I had a lot of highs in my career and I had a lot of lows. And I guess I could say one of the deepest lows that I've ever experienced was the separation of Magic Mike and myself. He's a dude who I admired, I looked up to. He was older than me. You know, he shielded me from a lot of things. He showed me a lot of things about the business, about the industry. Ultimately, what transpired was there was an incident where Mike did cuts on the Chilla Frost record. Mike was supposed to get it paid. Everything was supposed to be what it was. Basically, Clay told the people at the label that he owned Mike. That's what it was. Mike wasn't feeling that because Mike was like, man, I ain't owned by nobody. No label, no artist, no producer, nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I felt him on that. You know what I'm saying? He came to me and he was like, yo, Rob, man, I'm about to break out on this, man. I'm not feeling this. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to come with me. The one thing he really never understood was as a 15-year-old child, you know what I'm saying? I'm at a point where I'm doing what I always wanted to do in life. And now he's telling me to give this all up and he has nowhere for us to go. You understand me? Faced in that plight, I did what I felt I needed to do for me as an artist. And I made the ultimate sacrifice and the ultimate decision to stay with Clay. And I feel like that forever severed a tie that he and I shared because I know he probably felt an ultimate betrayal. But again, you know what I'm saying, Mike, I ain't never had nothing but love for you. You my dude, always will be regardless. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, bro. I appreciate all you did do for me. You know what I'm saying? So basically that was it with me and Mike. You know, after that, we've spoken a couple of times, you know, shared a couple of emails, a couple of texts, but you know, as far as working together, it never happened again. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate for the bass game. You know what I'm saying? Because me, Clay, and Mike together again, I believe that would have been magic. I just got blessed with this track from Aaron 25 Keys, Wilford. Tim Duffy hooked us up, connected us. We exchanged numbers, started sending texts. He sent me a track. Man, when I tell you it's blazing, we're about to bring that 305 flavor back for real. And I don't think they ready for it, but they better get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the radio stations that show love, you know what I'm saying? MiamiBass.fm, you know what I'm saying? Global Funk DJs, all of that, man. Y'all show so much love to artists like myself. DJ E-Zone on iHeartRadio, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all show so much love. Tom Oliver, Ballistic Billy, I can't forget none of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? JPE, you know what I'm saying? Jam Pony, salute to y'all, man. Real talk, because y'all pioneers in this thing, man. And again, that was the first DJ tape I ever heard. You know what I'm saying? The minute I touched down in Florida, the first tape I heard was a JPE tape. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got a lot of things in the mix right now, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not over. The game is not over. You know what I'm saying? Bass ain't dead, it's bread, and people better realize that. I keep telling them, but they don't recognize. In a minute, they ain't gonna have a choice. You feel me? Because it's that real.